AI can have a role as being an invisible operator. What we should be striving towards is if we can automate the predictable, it allows us to humanize the exceptional. A real life example of something like that is if we can identify within the businesses that we run, those things which are repetitious, they happen on a daily basis, certainly in the world of hospitality, the idea of laundry, for example, and or managing of what needs to be ordered, those things are pretty predictable. And if we're able to use AI to effectively manage some of that stuff, it will free up people who may actually be desperately good at communicating with other human beings to step out from behind the door to interact with the customer and have that personal communication. And one of the things for sure is that today humans are longing for more contact because we're all on our phones and on Teams and on Zoom and on WhatsApp and we're actually lacking human connection. And so AI can have a role to play in that as well. And so whilst there's a lot of excitement about chatbots and all of that, there's actually a whole layer of things that we should be doing in our businesses to make them run efficiently behind the scenes. And that might be to do with our use of water. It might be to do with our use of bookings, our use of scheduling. All of those systems can now be embedded in our design and our operations just to be efficient before we start thinking about the interaction with the customer. As a general rule today, the trend today, where about 1 billion people are using AI on a daily basis. And I'm sure we're all used to it. We don't just put in a search for a restaurant name. Now we're actually saying, well, actually, I'd like a restaurant that is by the waterfront. I've got a party of 12. I'd like something a bit French, but a bit modern. And it becomes a paragraph. Now, all of a sudden, you have a search engine which is trying to figure out, well, how do I answer that in a list? And it can't. Which means that if you have a product or a service or a destination to offer, you need to think of things differently. The old ways of doing that marketing are gone. We have to think of new ways of doing it where our searchability is much more attuned to the world of AI than it used to be. And if AI can give me the full worded descriptive answer with options and things with the link to the websites all in one go, it saves me the hassle of going to page 30 on the list. Ultra personalization, bespoke personalization.